This is huge. Republican-nominated judge drops massive Epstein ruling. Over 170 names must be unsealed. That's right, you heard me right. So let's waste no time. Let's get into this. This is going to be name dropping for years, but it's only a start. A federal judge on Monday ruled that the names of those associated with convicted sex offender and accused sex trafficker Jeffrey Epstein that have been under seal since his death in 2019 must be made public. And if you guys don't know Jeffrey Epstein, he is the man with the child sex trafficking, human sex trafficking island where all these richity rich idiots, pedophiles went and abused these children, women, kids, whatever he had down there. We've been waiting this whole time because Ghislaine Maxwell, she went through her hearing, was found guilty, and was sent into prison. Jeffrey Epstein went to prison and got killeried. This is what we're looking at now, and this is all we're going to have to do now is sit back, watch who disappears from public eye, or who tries to flee the United States. We start getting these names, and these pedophiles get it out there, and so they're known to people who, and I don't care who it is, Republican, Democrat, it doesn't matter. They're pedophiles. They need to be treated as such. They need to be charged as such. They need to get put on the Megan's Law list. They need to go to prison. Me, they need the death penalty, but that's just me. According to UK's Daily Mail, a publication that has followed the Epstein case closely because of the British ties, the names are part of a documents associated with now settled defamation case between Epstein accuser Virginia Robert Giraffe something and Ghislaine Maxwell, Epstein's former lover and procurer. U.S. District Judge Loretta Preska of the Southern District of New York made a ruling on Monday. Under the ruling, dozens of individuals who have previously only been identified as Jane Doe or John Doe in various court filings linked to the suit will likely be identified when materials tied to them are unsealed in full. Some of the Jane Does are Epstein's victims, young girls who were brought into his orbit, though their names will still be withheld in some cases, and they should be. The victims here should not be identified, but the pedophiles that abused them need to be put out there, need prosecuted. But more than 170 names in question, including far more than the unfortunate females who happen to fit Epstein's questionable taste. The John Does are likely to be Epstein's powerful friends, and many become public come the beginning of 2024. And you know what we're going to sit there and watch? We're going to sit there and watch and see who appeals this. Whoever appeals this has got ties to Jeffrey Epstein. Why else would you appeal it? Who would appeal getting pedophiles caught and prosecuted? An innocent person, these names brought out. Their names are set to be exposed as part of the vast unsealing that a judge ordered on Monday will take place in 14 days. That's not set in stone. The parties involved have 14 days to appeal Preska's ruling, according to the Daily Mail. And given the way the Epstein case has procured under a cloak of secrecy, from Epstein's freewheeling days hosting like a Britain's Prince Andrews, Microsoft Bill Gates, former President Bill Clinton, and to Epstein's suicide in federal prison in 2019. It would not be terribly surprising if snags developed in Preska's order. But that hasn't stopped the social media users from speculating on what might be revealed. And there's a lot of tweets here about who or what was down there. And I will show you a couple of these. Sit there and read these. One's from Liz Crokin, and you can read these for yourself. I'm not going to read them to you, but you'll see what I'm talking about. But this needs to come out, and whoever does appeal this, the guilt is right there. That's what you got to watch for, because nobody's going to appeal getting pedophiles off the street unless you're guilty. On a day when a federal judge has ruled for the unsealing of the court records related to Epstein case, Burchett's words carried even more of a punch than they would have normally. Blackmail and extortion against Epstein's friends and clients, men in position of wealth and power, has long been suspected part of Epstein's story. At one point, Epstein threatened to expose a Gates affair, according to the New York Post in May, but Burchett's message was still jarring. Maddeningly, he didn't cite any examples of good conservatives voting for liberal policies for reasons that had nothing to do with politics, and he didn't cite any instances of a Justice Department behaving out of bounds. Though it would take a lot from the Justice Department these days to surprise anyone. No, wouldn't surprise me a bit. And let's see if the Justice Department gets involved in this. If so, you know it's government officials. But if there is blackmail being used against U.S. politicians in positions of power, no matter what party they're from. Americans deserve to know it, and the system is set up by the founders gives them the power to purge it. And this is the first step that we needed to get these names out there, to find out who the sick son of a bitches are that went to this island. Let me know what you guys think. You guys think that these names should be released? And I'm pretty sure I know what your answer is going to be. So leave some comments below. We got to get this video out there to show people the sick individuals that are running this country and the richity riches that are going down there and pedoing kids. That's what we've got to get out there. So let me know what you guys think in comments and questions below. Follow me on Rumble at ChazU, CHASU. Share this video with your friends and families. Let's get it out there so everybody is watching for this. Everybody finds out who these names are. You guys might get them before I do. I just go off of what comes in my emails and what I find, circulating the internet. So if you find out before I get you, let me know in my comments on this video, and we will get their names out there. We will post them everywhere. We will make sure that they are known and they are sent to justice like they should be. I'll be watching this story and many others. Don't forget to share my videos with your friends and family. And as soon as I get some more information on this or any other things, I'll get them out to you. So in the meantime, this has been The Talking Point with the Country Conservative. I'm Charlie, and I'll see you next time.